There we go. Hey, like I said, welcome everybody. My name's Chuck Hanson. I'm going to be your host over the course of the next 15 or 20 minutes as we talk about Valentus, the world's best home-based business. And, that's just how it is. It's the world's best home-based business. So if you're just looking at Valentus for the very first time, congratulations. I'm glad you're here. If a friend of yours invited you over here, make sure you get a hold of them after this presentation is over. Thank them for doing that because it could have been your new direction, right? New path to a new life. So let's get right on with everything. A little bit about myself. I've been in the network marketing industry now for 33 years, full time. Never thought that I'd ever be in this industry. I really didn't understand it. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't really understand how much money could be made. I own an advertising agency. One of my clients grabbed a hold of me the fall of 1987, right? Before cell phones, before the internet, before most anything communication wise. And he says, hey, we're going to go to Beale Street. Beale Street, if you don't know, is over in Memphis, right? So we were relatively close to Memphis. So we drove over there and he said, oh, but before we get down to Beale Street, we're going to stop at a place. And I go, okay, sure. So we stopped at a place and lo and behold, that rat took me to a network marketing meeting. I couldn't believe it. And he says, oh, we're just going to be here for a minute. Don't worry. And, so he said, go around, mingle around, meet some people. These people make a lot of money. And I thought, well, what the heck, make best use of my time. And I met this one old boy and I says, hey, if you don't mind me asking, my buddy said you guys make some money, right? And he said, yeah. He said, we do. I said, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you make? He said, about 70,000. And I thought, 70,000. I said, that's not very good. And I said, 70,000 a year. I said, I make a lot more money than 70,000. He said, he said, no, I'm talking about 70,000 a month. And well, that was it. My whole night was shot after that. I said, wait a second, you don't look that smart to be making 70,000 a month. I know how smart I am. I know how hard I've worked, and I don't make 70,000 a month. And he said, oh, there's lots of guys here that make a lot more money than I do. And well, that was the start of a 6-hour marathon into my baptism into network marketing. So I'll just leave it at that. I walked out of that evening on my way home after writing a check for $35,000. Now, don't freak out, right? Don't freak out. Not going to ask you for $35,000, but that's what I paid, right? I bought a whole truckload of water filters and had them delivered to my buddy's house. So that's how I got started in the industry. You know what? It's been amazing. I mean, it's been amazing. I've traveled over 6 million miles. I've traveled in over 39 countries now, but I've been able to help thousands and thousands and thousands of people get back their life. So I was semi-retired until May of 2018, but I was also the fattest I had ever been. And, that really didn't suit well with me and didn't sit well with me. So I was looking for a way to, lose some weight. And lo and behold, this guy calls me, right? Smiling Dave Jordan. Smiling Dave says, hey, Chuck, you're never going to believe what's going on over here. And I said, Dave, no more. I don't want to join any network marketing company. And he said, no. He said, we got the best weight loss coffee. Listen to this call. People are losing weight. And I said, okay, because you called me, I'll listen to it. I did. And I thought, well, what the heck? I got nothing to lose, right? So I ordered a couple of canisters of coffee, got them a week later, started drinking 2 cups. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. But I thought, well, what the hell? I mean, if it's going to take the weight off, I'll drink pretty much anything, right? So I lost 9 pounds the first week. That got my attention, right? My clothes started. I could fasten my pants, right? I could do all of those things. And I lost 18 pounds the first month. That's when I called Dave and I said, Dave, I said, this stuff is, outrageous. I said, I just bought an airplane ticket. I'm on my way to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He said, come on up. I spent 2.5 days up there investigating why I didn't want to do this. I was hoping for a reason, why to find why I didn't want to do this. And what I found was a company that was reminiscent of 3 other companies that I had been in, that I had made millions of dollars in each one of those companies. And I started thinking to myself, I said, well, let's see, 18 pounds the first month. It's coffee, it's weight loss. They got a lot of other products. I said, I can either not do this and probably pass up millions of dollars, or I can do this, get skinny, and make money. So I decided to get skinny and make money. So that was a little over 2 years ago. And now I'm down 40 pounds, right? I went from 215 to 175. My waist went from a 40 plus. I say 40 because I can't say any number over 40, but 40 plus to now 32, 33. So I actually have a waist now. So, here's what I found, guys. I found a company at that time that was 4 years old. We now are 6 years old. So Dave has taken the company through the death spiral, that first 2 or 3 years when most companies fail. 2019, I'm happy to say that because of me, the sales went from, almost to $100 million. Now, it wasn't because of me, but I added my little part to the whole thing. We were up 525%. You know what it was? It was timing, right? We had some great products. Everything was cooking along, and, we couldn't hardly keep up with the demand. The first international office just opened up in the Philippines. We now have an office in Hamburg, Germany, and other offices that I hear that are opening up. And, Dave has just done a miraculous job. I mean, I've known Dave for about 8 years. I knew when he started the company, and I wanted nothing to do with it, but here I am 2 years later. And here's where we are, guys. I mean, we've got a product line of, 25, 26, 27 products, more products that I understand. Well, I don't understand. I know they're coming. I've got some of them, right? So I can't tell you what they are, or they have to shoot me, or I'd have to shoot all you guys. But I want you to go to valentusproducts.com and go take a look at the products. There's new videos up there. There's PDFs. There's all kinds of information. And I've got about 6 or 8 products on here that I absolutely love. I mean, I'm hooked on the coffee. We just did an addition to the coffee called Thermo Perk. It is a capsule that you take 30 minutes prior to drinking a cup of coffee, and the fat starts melting off. Now, you can't dumb it down any better than that, right? You just take this capsule, drink a cup of coffee, and not want to eat. Don't want to eat sugar, don't want to eat carbs, don't want to eat, period. I had my first meal about 3 this afternoon. And so now I'm done for the day. So that's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then go to, in fact, don't go to that. Go to fbtestimonials.info. That's our Facebook page where we've got thousands of testimonials. So don't take my word from it. Go take a look for yourself, fbtestimonials.info, right? All kinds of products, and these are just some of them. Don't have a picture with all of them, but you're going to find some that you just absolutely can't live without. Here's why you should pay attention to Valentus. It's timing. You see, with every business, with every product, with almost everything, it's all about being there at the right place at the right time, right? So, there's when the company was founded. You see kind of the growth rate. We had a nice year there, then a little downturn, and then an upturn, right? 2019 was great. 2020, we were doing great, still doing great, but then the damn pandemic set in. So, but we're all coming out of it, and pretty soon we'll be back to normal. But this is the sweet spot. This is when you catch a company that is going to continue to grow, and you're going to grow with it. So timing. Let me talk about the industry for a second. I told you earlier that I didn't appreciate network marketing. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was for people that couldn't go out and find a real job. The industry as a whole, almost 50 years old, $189 billion worth of products and services move through this channel of distribution. And that's all it is. It's a different channel of distribution. We take products directly from the manufacturer to us, to the end consumer. In some cases, we're the end consumer, so factory direct, right? So everybody understands that. If you compare the network marketing industry against some other industry that you know of, we dwarf those, right? You can take a couple of them, combine them together, and network marketing is a bigger business. So a lot of money to be made in network marketing. Why? People say, well, how can you make all that money? We don't pay these guys, we don't pay Angelina, right? We don't pay her $6 million to do a commercial. We don't pay her or Mr. Pitt to do, commercials for us and stand up and talk about how great the products are that they've never tried, right? You get the story directly from your friend, from us, right? We are now the spokesperson. So we take the money that we would have paid Angelina and Brad so that they could buy another $58 million house, and we give it to us. Who would rather have the money than Brad and Angelina? Yes. Okay, all of you. I see that all the hands go up. Yep. So yeah, this is two-way. So I can see everything you guys are doing. So that's why real people, real results. That's why I want you to go to fbtestimonials.info, because those are real people that have had real results. Let me talk to you about something that's just plain smart, right? It's plain smart that if you are a W-2 income earner, which means that you have a JOB, you work for somebody else, they tell you when to go to the bathroom, when to eat lunch, when to go home, all of those things. And, unfortunately, a lot of us have had JOBs. Well, if you have a JOB, you've got to have a side gig, right? You've got to have a business of your own so you get the tax deductions. See, there's two codes. There's a tax code for business owners, tax code for employees. As a business owner, you get to write off home office, internet, health insurance premiums, some meals, travel, vehicle use. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So, my company pays my company that I own pays for all of these things for me, pre-tax dollars, right? Pre-tax dollars. I've saved thousands and thousands and my good friend owns a company called the Tax Reduction Institute, Sandy, he said the average person can save $3,000 to $5,000 a year just having a home-based business. So this is a must-have kind of situation. So let's talk about the commitment, what we do, what VALENTUS is all about, how we kind of carve up the money. 50% of every dollar is paid back to member incentives. So back to us, right? 7 different profit centers. I'm not going to go through all of them. You wouldn't understand them anyway. But here's what you get for $20. Listen, for $20 you can start a business. Not 20,000 and not 200,000, but $20. You can start a business and save $3,000 to $5,000 a year in taxes, right? That you couldn't have before. You get websites, research and development, your accounting, your paid commissions. Just your unlimited income potential. You have a global business that we're shipping products to over 100 countries that you can run right from the comfort of your home. That's what I've been doing for the past 33 years. Virtually no risk, guys, no risk, unlimited potential. Compare that against a traditional business, and there's just no comparison whatsoever. Here's how people start, right? We've got a basic pack. These are the various starter packages, and you can start at any package you want, depending upon your budget. I would highly recommend that you start with the Business Builder Pack. Why? Because you maximize the compensation plan. you make the maximum amount of money available to be paid out when you start with that package. So obviously I started with that package. Now, if you can't, no big deal. You just have to work yourself up there. So you can start, and these little numbers down here are commissions that you would earn. We call them first order commissions. We call them fast start bonuses, whatever you want to call them. But if you enroll with this basic pack, and you enroll a buddy that buys the career pack, you're going to make $200 right there. Boom, 200 bucks. And you get paid every Friday. So if that were to happen this week, you wouldn't get paid this Friday, but next Friday, you'd have a paycheck coming. So not a check, but you know what I get. So you can start at any one of the product packages. So you just have to think it out. So like I said, there's what you earn. Immediate income earned at any level, so we don't punish you for not starting at the top. You know, some people can, some people can't. But like I said, best way to start is at this Ruby pack, that business builder pack, because you max out the compensation plan. So very, very simple. Immediate money, right? Paid. Now, when you start with the Business Builder Pack, you also participate in something we call the legacy bonus. This is a very, very powerful component of our compensation. And here's how it goes. You invest $600, you start a global business, you find 3 people that do the same, right? You make $300. You make 100, 100, 100. But now, there's no limit to the number of people that you can personally enroll. You find 3 more people. Why do you want to do that? Because instead of making $300, you make $600. Same effort, 3 people, you just got a huge increase, 100% increase, right? Now, what's better is this then pays you when those 3, which starts with your number 4, number 5, number 6 person that you enroll, when they find their first 3, those 3 find 3, that's 9, you make $100 each. You made $900 off the efforts of those 3 people, right? You're starting to get that, right? Then those 9 go find their 3, you make $2,700. Those go find those 27, go find their 3, you make $8,100. And it can go on and on and on and on. And then you just go find 3 more and 3 more and 3 more. So I want to show you something. And this is a little chart that's put in here by the company. And I call it an income disclosure because what it does, it gives you the qualifications, but it gives you the average monthly income of people at these various ranks. Now, these are 6 of the ranks getting started: Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Double Diamond, Triple Diamond, Blue Diamond. But then there's ranks after that. No need putting those up here because you wouldn't believe the income anyway. So at Diamond, average monthly income, $3,000 to $6,000. That's where it starts getting, to be kind of a full-time situation, right? Double Diamond, $7,500 to $12,500. Triple Diamond, $15,000 to $30,000. Blue Diamond, $33,000 to $75,000 a month, guys. A month, not a year. $75,000 a month. So what the plan that we've created shows you how to get to Diamond in 9 months, Double Diamond in 10 months, Triple Diamond in 12 months, and Blue Diamond in a year and a month. So, this time, August the 31st, 2021, here you are at a Triple Diamond and you're making somewhere between $15,000 and $30,000 a month. Is it possible? Absolutely. Are there people doing it? Positively. Can you do it? Without a doubt. It's just whether or not you want to do it and you're willing to stay in there and fight the battles, right? And have the courage to do it. So I'm not going to take you through the entire presentation and I'll do that on some Saturday. But what we teach people to do is enroll one person every month that buys a business builder pack. One person every month over the next 12 months, and ask them to do exactly the same thing. We ask them to try 3 products each month. This business is all about a lot of people doing a little bit, and those 3 products are that little bit, right? So, and then, enroll one person. So everybody's got their job description, basically. Enroll one person every month that buys a business builder package, have them buy 3 products every month for the next 12 months. And here's what will happen. Over the course of the next 12 months, I know you don't believe it, but your team will grow to over 8,000 people by you just putting in 12 people and the team putting in the rest of them. So I'll do a training on that on Saturday. By month 6, you'll be $1,000 to the good. I didn't say in day 6, week 6, month 6, right? It's going to take a little time to get things moving. And the money that you're spending for those products, those 3 products every month, will come out of your pocket, but then very quickly it'll come out of the earnings. So by month 6, all of the money you've spent up till that point has been recovered, and you're $1,000 to the good. By month 9, you'll have earned over $15,000. By month 12, you've earned over $135,000, over that 12-month period of time. Now, but here's what's happening. By month 13, this is that exponential growth. This is that compounding effect, right? By month 13, everybody stays on the same track. You'll have earned over $270,000. You'll make more money that month, month 13, than you had the past 12 months combined. So I hope you can see yourself doing this. It all starts with a commitment, guys. Without commitment, you're never going to start. And without discipline and consistency, you're never going to finish the race. What we want in our life are measurable, predictable results. So, here's my 6 things to get those measurable, predictable results. Buy a business builder pack, borrow the money, get the money somehow, dig into some savings, but start your business the right way. And then you'll also get an awesome, what we call a funnel, an online funnel, and more about that tomorrow on the call. And then you max out the plan. Make that commitment for 12 months. And I tell people all the time that if you can't commit, don't start. I don't want you to go for 90 days and then just say, oh, it didn't work out for me. No, the only thing that didn't work out was you. So, just don't start, can't carry it forward. It's kind of like starting college. You got a 4-year commitment or sometimes longer, and you just got to hang in there. I mean, the first month is tough, and the second month is tough, and the third month is tough, but then soon you get in the rhythm of everything. So put in some effort, get trained, follow the plan, right? Lots of people here to help you. The ad budget, we can talk about that, and I'll give you a Zoom that you can pop on tomorrow and talk and be part of that. So, and share your decision with, once you've made a decision that you're going to start your own business, you have to be the voice, right? You have to be the person that starts to advertise it. And so, does it take a lot of money to do it? No. Does it take a lot of courage to do it? Yes. It takes a lot of courage to go after your dreams, and you're going to be ridiculed, you're going to be made fun of, and but you know what? It's just all part of the game. I started, like I said, in 2018. There's my first weekly check, right? $724. So that's how I started. The next week I made nothing. Now I still worked pretty darn hard, but I still made nothing. Then 264, then 880, then 728, and 524. So, for the month, for that month, I made $3,120 my first month in the business. Since then, I've made a lot of money. But hey, it's so easy to get started. And if you haven't done a launch party, regardless of whether or not you are just getting started, you've been here a week, you've been here a month, you've been here 6 months, let's have a party, right? Let's have a launch party. Let's put up some prizes. Let's do some things. Let's have some fun in this whole pandemic thing. Let's pull together. You invite 8 or 10 or 12 people, and we'll all get together on a Zoom. And I'll give some product away. We'll do some, some fun things. So get a hold of me, or get a hold of whoever invited you on here to listen to this, and let's plan something. Here's our schedule. Monday, you're on it. If you're doing this Tuesday, copy down this code number. So you just go to zoom.us, click join on a meeting, and it's 701-238-0137. And you'll hear all about our digital marketing system and update by John Haremza and by Rick Cotton. And I think we have a special guest that's going to be joining us tomorrow night. Thursday, overview again, that's done by Diamond Mitch, and Saturday training on Saturday at 11 o'clock East Coast time. So you don't want to miss these things. So they're, guys, it's all about leverage, right? That's the secret to this business, is leveraging the efforts of other people. And, if you've ever worked for anybody, you've been leveraged, right? They buy you at wholesale, they sell you at retail. So the way that you leverage yourself through the efforts of other people is you learn how to build a team of 10. Not very difficult. This is something that I've been teaching for the past 33 years. Once I learned it, everybody can build a team of 10, right? And then teach that ongoingly. Everybody learns to build a team of 10. Those 10 get 10, you got 100. Those 10 get 10, you got 1,000. Those 10 get 10, you got 10,000. Those 10 get 10, you got 100,000. That's how people get so many people in this business, and that are all making money. Let me leave you with my good friend, Bishop T.D. Jakes. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do.
You got to have the courage. Do you have the courage to act outwardly on what you see inwardly? Or will you die a dreamer? Will you die on the verge and on the edge and in the land of coulda, woulda, and shoulda? Do you have the courage? I'm going to drop something on you. It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. Misery will always have company. Success breeds contempt. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in. And if you're more concerned about people than you are God, then neutralize everything He put in you. Just fit in with everybody else. Dress like them, walk like them, act like them, eat like them, go where they go, think like they think, do what they do. And once you've neutralized your uniqueness, you don't need courage. It takes courage to be different. It takes courage to go where you've never gone before. For some of you, it took courage to come to this conference. It takes courage to get you outside of the bar. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. People don't talk about people that don't win. If you win, they're going to talk about you. Do you have the courage to stand there though the storms keep raging and the people get to talking, and you stand there and say, I've come too far to turn around? Do you have the courage? I'm going to say something to you. It takes courage to be exceptional. It takes courage to be wise. It takes courage to be rich. It takes courage to be educated. It takes courage to be knowledgeable, because the moment you do, you don't talk like you forgot where you came from. Look at you, it takes courage. And I'm just wondering, in this weak, watered down, mediocre society that we live in today, in this reality TV world we live in today, I'm wondering if there's anybody left that's got the courage to say, after all I've been through, and all my ancestors have been through, and all my parents have been through, I didn't come through all of that just to fit in with normalcy. I have the courage to go after my dream. Is there a woman left in this entire Coliseum that's got some courage?
Got some courage. Yeah. That's one of those videos that I watch every day. I mean, it's just, it's 3 minutes of pumping up the pumper, basically. So I would encourage you to do exactly the same thing. It takes courage to be humble, right? I mean, it takes courage to do all of these things. And, you know, but once you decide, you know, everything in your life is a reflection of a choice that you made. So good, bad, or indifferent, right? We're all a product of those decisions. So if you want a different outcome, you've got to make a different decision. You've got to have something different going on in your life. So I love what Darren Hardy says here. No excuses. If you haven't achieved your dreams, it's your fault. Go look in the mirror. You're the person that's responsible for making the decisions that get you through your life. So that house down on the left-hand side is our lake house in Austin, Texas, that we lived in for years. My 6-car garage up here, which was filled. I should have had a bigger garage. But anyway, hey guys, again, our schedule, if you didn't get it before, you definitely want to be on this Zoom call tomorrow night and listen to what's going on. Then build. I mean, today is the last day of the month. For those of you that are in the business, this is a very, you know, hectic time because we're checking, double checking, making sure our organization, everything is in tune, because when the clock strikes midnight Pacific time, we move on into September the 1st, and, you know, August is behind us. So, we've had a great month and looking forward to even a greater month. If somebody has not shared the thermal perk with you, that capsule that I was talking about, you definitely want to get your hands on some of that stuff because it will, you know, it doesn't do what a lot of people think it does. A lot of people think, well, it'll get me all jittery. You know, it won't. Right? It does nothing like that. It gives you a nice energy for a long period of time, but it takes away all those cravings. It takes away all those things that especially if you want to lose weight, right? So, hey guys, thanks for joining me here this evening. I'm right on time, actually a little bit late, but hey, if you don't learn how to get paid while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. So with that, God bless everybody. Stay safe, and let's go and share the good news. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night.